Das kann ja was werden hier heute.
I really want to do this. I'm always trying to have a clean style, not overload the photo with like too many things. And also, I don't use fisheye a lot and I don't use flashes at all. So I want to act spontaneously at the spot. Be ready to shoot and not in the way, you know? It's like I always figure that sometimes skate photographers are actually the second obstacle for the skaters. Let's hang out, let's skate, and then eventually, if there's some cool spots popping up, you know, let's try to make something out of it, you know. So it has always been people that I'm surrounded by that have the same mentality. I mean, flash photography, that's a thing I often get questioned about. It's like people are like, yo, where are your flashes at? It's like, I don't have them. First of all, I don't want to carry it around. Maybe it makes me enjoy the moment even more. So I'm like, can act more spontaneously. Things I really want to focus on. And it's like the angle and the right moment. Well, I started skating in like 2001. Always trying to document things. I was like filming and editing, and it wasn't until 2006 that I really took it into photography. My mom, she wasn't a photographer, but she took the photos at home. She was really talented. Like, she knew how to use a camera. She brought up the idea to take her camera with me. It kind of sparked the idea to take it to the more professional level. It's obviously like self-taught in a way. I would consider myself as someone who's just preserving memories for the crew. The guy who was always documenting it. I never really was aiming for shooting for a magazine. Well, I just recently found this one. When you like called me up and you were saying you're down to visit me, I found these one in the basement. I don't know, really old darkroom prints. These were like part of a Kingpin article back when Jan Cleaver was still working there. This is Eric J. Patterson. Yeah, this one I guess people know about him. Yeah, some fucked up darkroom prints. Danny Lebrun, old Magba ledge. So really, really a long time ago. These are like from around 2008, 9. So I was like messing around a lot in the darkroom with like the developer. Yeah, you can see it. Spent a lot of time in the darkroom back in the day. So, but I haven't like built up my own darkroom for like 3 years. Yo, this is sick. Dude, I haven't opened this one for like 10 years probably. I don't know. Shit. It's like Moroccan newspaper. I had once an exhibition, like, yeah, probably like 10, 15, whatever years ago, about a trip to Morocco. It was about Moroccan taxi drivers. I'm really in love with like old Mercedes cars, so this kind of sparked the idea to follow the people who are actually riding the old Mercedes. So I did an exhibition here in Hanover about, yeah, it was called a desert taxi. So we went through the desert and spent a shitload of money on rides. Alter, so krank viel Aufwand gewesen, so krank teuer gewesen. Dieses Darkroom-Papier, so in dem Format. Schön jedes Bild ein Zehner und dann nichts geworden. I'm not a big camera gear guy. Nowadays I shoot on Fuji, but I honestly don't care. I started with like Hasselblad and Bronica and in that era, that were for sure my go-to because medium format back then was the shit. Everyone was shooting square formats. But I guess these days are over. So skate photography, I don't shoot as much on film anymore, no. Unfortunately. It got to a point where prices were skyrocketing and it was like, no, it makes no sense. This one is the camera of my mom. She bought it like in the mid-80s. In the beginning of my photography, I was using this one a lot. I guess the most photo enthusiasts know about this camera. So this is my go-to, the Snapshot. The ones that I actually always have with me. This is the one that I started to shoot semi-professionally skateboard photos with, Bronica. It once got run over by an SUV. It still functions, so it's still working. Wow, such a good sound. Canon T90, also a classic. Super reliable, super nice sound of the shutter. It's like, absolutely love it. This is a tag. This is a fun camera. It's like half format camera. 72 shots on a 36 roll. Super fun because it looks like a camcorder. It has like this funny zoom. It's just really playful. This is the Fuji X Pro 2 that I've been using for the past 2 years. Also pretty classic. Pretty resistible. I don't know. You have like a mount that you can like attach the fisheye on, and I don't know. I really enjoy using this one. It's like super handy. I don't know. Pretty small for like a professional camera. I was heavily influenced by skate media, by the skate magazines. I was trying to copy those kind of photos. Amongst others, they were definitely like Henrik Hetzmann. It's somebody I grew up by looking at his photos. But also, I've always been a big fan of the Kingpin era. Sam Rubio and Eric Antoine and all the guys. Black and white, film photography. Benjamin De Beer or Ed Templeton photos. Like, I'm a big fan of the behind the scenes photos. I really like documentary side of photography. It's like war photography, for example, like James McRae. His photos are mind-blowing. But also like somebody who's like documenting everyday life, like Martha Cooper. She's the master of photography in New York, documenting kids, for example, in the 60s and 70s. Also in black and white. It's like really interesting. It's like the weird and the ordinary. I don't know, some just kids playing and having fun, and it's like, wow. This is like, damn. This one, it's like a Bible. French Fred, yeah, means a lot to me. I've always been a big fan of his work. Eggleston is like really digging his photography as well. It's like America in the 60s, 70s. So this one is really inspiring to me too. I originally planned to release like my first real photo book. In the end, it didn't bring it out, but I made a few dummies, and this is about a Route 66 trip that I did back then with my girlfriend. Hugs and love to her for going on this trip with me. Once I'm in the zone of doing my photo stories, I know I can be a pain in the ass. But I came home with like a really nice results, and I documented the forgotten, the former Golden West of the United States. A lot of rust, a lot of, you know, emptiness and abandoned places. As a photographer, obviously you want your photos to be seen somewhere. You want to show them, you want to share them. Sometimes if I do my zines or publications, I have to pay extra for it. It's been a while that I've been paid for a skate photo, actually. I never had the idea to do it like fully professional. It was always just like a side project of mine. It's like always just a hobby. So in my normal life, I'm a teacher. It's like I teach techniques. It's like it's like woodwork and all this stuff, like manual work. It's a part-time job. It's a really nice mix to have like a proper job on the side and be able to travel. I'm off from school like around 12, 13 weeks a year, so I got a lot of time to travel. To go somewhere and explore some other places. I honestly have no idea why I travel so much. I love to be to foreign places, see strangers. I normally shoot photos when I'm on trips, like on skate trips. So traveling is kind of like the reason and an excuse to, you know, it's like a nice way to combine things like photography, skating and traveling. It's like a perfect match, I would say. Exploring foreign places, go to different cities that, yeah, places you've never been before, and get yourself surprised. That's also like the only way it works for me. It's like I couldn't go to a fucking, I don't know, plaza in Berlin and shoot fisheye photos over there. Stefan, what you doing to me? This is a small collection of the zines that I did. Like I have like a Xerox, like a copy machine at home for a while. This is home printed stuff and stuff I shoot on when I'm on holiday. So this is Italy, for example. So whenever I get home, I do my zine as a memory. I like to take photos of people a lot too. Lately I haven't really been like facing the camera like too much into people anymore. It's like, but for a while though, I was taking photos of them super closely from strangers. This is a zine that I did for a trip to Russia and China and Mongolia. The classic Trans-Siberian Railway. This is a random one, just a zine about telephone boxes in Greece. It's like, yo, these all look all different and they're all on different spots. So I decided to, you know, collect them and in the end put them all together. There was also like just a holiday with a girlfriend to Albania. Grandpa saying thank you. So it's a mix between the everyday thing and a lot of still life. Whatever. I went on a cargo ship for like across the Baltic for like 2 weeks. And this is all shot on my Canon T90 35mm, and so it's fully analog. And I've been, you know, trapped on this ship for like 2 weeks, mostly no internet. I was just running around like a weirdo with my camera, capturing anything that I saw. Just metal and rust, a lot of rust, and I don't know. I really like it, the industrial look. Got to know many people and heard their stories, and that was definitely a memorable trip. It's like I could recommend to everybody. Go with a cargo and go somewhere, you end up in some random ass cities. For me, there are no real such as single photos. I would consider myself as somebody who's like doing photo stories in a way. It's a mix of going with the flow, but also like forcing things. I prefer to work with people that have a concept. It's like already in their mind. Be like, yo, I really want to explore the Atlantic Wall, for example, on the coastline of the Danish border, see all the bunkers, and let's see if we can skate them. And it's like, yeah, I'm super down, you know. But I also liked it the other way around. It was like if I have an idea and I need some skaters, obviously, you know, to make this idea happen. The reason I still like to take photos or do skate photography is I feel like it's almost my duty. There has to be somebody who's like documenting skateboard culture. And I'm, unfortunately, one of the only a few left in Germany who shoot skateboarding. In skate photography, I really care about the moment. It's like sometimes it takes you like an hour extra just to get this certain kind of moment that both like the skater and you are looking for. But also transport kind of like the character of the skater as well. I really want to just show it in the best way possible.
Random. Der Alley-Oop Frontside 360 wäre tausendmal geiler. Aber ist natürlich ein Filmtrick.
Na, weiß ich gar nicht so sehr. Ich könnte mir den geil vorstellen von oben.
Was?
Diesen so Alley-Oop 360, also so
Ja.
diesen Moment.
Aber dann müsstest du wie so hier so irgendwo so hängen.
Das ist geil.
Secret Spot.
Endlich wieder bezahlbarer Wohnraum in Hannover.
Drop-in. Eigentlich wollte ich ihn nur dazu kriegen, dass er da drin ist.
Hast du auch gut gemacht, aber du hast keine Arme.
Ne, der sieht komisch aus, mein vorderer Fuß und so.
Wäre schon schön, wenn man im Endeffekt wüsste, was es für ein Skateboard-Trick ist.
Steht doch eh drunter.
Auch wahr. Alter! Color Matching. Ja, ist ein bisschen artsy. Weißt du, was ich meine? Here we go. That's the one you were talking about, right? One of the older solo productions, like a zine that we did with my camper. It was during coronavirus time in like 2020, I believe. I was going there with Christoph Friedman and Nitzan Kasper, who's like a really talented videographer from Hamburg. And both are my friends, and we went there with my, I think, 1984 camper van. We definitely enjoyed it. It's like to sleep in the van and just be outside all day. That was half frame. Wow, now when I flip through it, it's like still kind of cool. This one, we got invited for this New Balance shoe release of this guy. This is just a little copy zine that I did it at home. Black and white. It's like super dusty and running out of ink. This is a skate-related zine that I did this year on my trip to Warsaw, with obviously the gray area, boys and girls. It's like kind of books that I found on the street, and there are poems in it, like Polish poems, and I thought it's like I could recycle them in a way. When I got home, I printed out the photos that I took, and then I made a book, like my own version of it. I also enjoyed it very much to to work with like scissor and glue and print it out and yeah, create something new. SF issue, yeah, a very special issue to me. We had a really good trip to San Francisco. We met a lot of people like Carl Watson, Jim Thiebaud, JB Gillet, Frank Gerber. I once counted the amount of photos and I think it was like 50 to 60 photos or somewhere in one issue. I never before and never after had that many photos in one issue. Lovely times for sure. This is amazing. Wow. Sick. Das ist eigentlich viel geiler. Stunde über Skaten schwafeln.
Ja, das ist so die wichtigste Ausgabe. Ja. So viel von, oh, Pizarro wird 40.
War gut, ne?
Ja.